Hey, good evening, everybody. I hope Sunday is going good and vibe as always. I hope everybody is safe and are at their happy places wherever you are. If you're in open up your colleges, if you're in colleges, or if you are at your home, I guess what best it could be. Okay, so I guess today's agenda is quite simple and sweet. I hope everybody knows that why we are here. You can see I'm wearing a new t-shirt, and that simply means you also have a stand to win this t-shirt if you follow our stream today. I have the person, the founder and creator, or I should say, yes, the person to whom we all are waiting for, Mr. Sanjay. So, Mr. Sanjay, as simple as that means, I believe in today's world, I always talk about the entrepreneurship. And right, the entrepreneurship is something that opening up the new doors of possibilities for everyone. And I guess I met this person about a month back where I was looking something relating to the testing because I was trying to help one of my friends in implementation of some DevOps exercise. And this tool came out in front of us, and I started exploring. And that's where I started interacting with him. I'm following him on Twitter, LinkedIn, and so does you all. Please go and connect them on LinkedIn and Twitter and shower some love to us. More interestingly, I found out that the person who has developed a product, he will be the right person to tell us the intention that why he came out with such a product, which even while I interacting and when I Google, this particular tool is also mentioned on many of the resumes, the people who are working at Microsoft, Google, or Apple. I guess that definitely makes a sense to know about this person, more importantly about this tool. And yes, as you all are students and we are the persons who always love to spread the smiles, I guess this will be the right platform to get to know what is this Selector Hub is all about, and what are the certification offering and how you can claim this t-shirt, and a surprise announcement awaits for you all. So stay tuned with us, keep showering some questions if you have anything you want to ask to Sanjay, to me, or to anyone. And with that further ado, let me call Sanjay to the screen. And hey, Sanjay, welcome. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much for
Hey
accepting the
Gaurav,
request. Hello.
cheers. Thank you so much for inviting me here on the show.
Anytime, anytime. Sanjay means definitely nowadays, if you open up the LinkedIn, I should say, because I'm quite active on LinkedIn, and whenever you open it up, there is always a post having so much of colors and saying that, hey, I am a certified person, and beyond, just below to that, you can simply see the Selector Hub, right? And thank you so much for this T-shirt. I'm loving it, and so does
My
many of
pleasure.
our live people would also be. So, Sanjay, first question to you: when you first of all thought of starting this particular tool called Selectors Hub?
Yes, Gaurav. So this journey started last year in June, actually. So somewhere in last year when COVID started, certain things start happening in my career and other stuff start happening. So I developed one more tool before that is like very much known out there in the market. GrowPath is name and it's very popular.
Yes.
So there was like a lot of things were happening around that, and a lot of challenges were there in that tool, and it was always like that. It was always recommended that don't use that tool, and there are like certain issues were there. Then I started thinking that uh, how can we develop a tool so that like that itself can start helping people to learn the new concepts and what are the drawbacks, how can we develop a tool so that like everybody start recommending that. So that's where,
Mhm.
and I all never found any tool or any smart editor for XPath and Selector. So if you see that like for any programming language we have these smart editors, like
Right.
for JavaScript we have, for Java, IntelliJ, like IntelliJ IDE, Eclipse is there, PyCharm is there. So for every technology there are smart editors. So I thought like why there is no smart editor for XPath and selectors. If you see that even today people are writing in dev tools, which is like
Mhm.
in 2021 when we have an innovation like COVID, we still write the uh, selectors and XPath in dev tools, and there we're wasting a huge amount of time. So that's where I thought like to develop the to invent this Selectors Hub, which is the very first smart editor, and then it has a lot of innovations which were never possible. Where trust me, like people were wasting at least an hours of time, which Selectors Hub made just in like possible to do those things just in fraction of seconds. So that's where it is helping a lot people, and many things which were never possible in the history of like web development and automation, like verifying selector for ShadowDOM, nested ShadowDOM. Those are like nightmares. Nested iframe, inspecting dynamic invisible elements. So those were coming from the automation or software background. They must be understanding these concepts. What we are talking about. Those things like which we were doing in hours now possible with SelectorsHub just in seconds. So that's where I got the idea, and that's where this innovation it is today.
Awesome. Means I believe we all our engineer are quite smart. We always like get into those fields where we feel that okay, this works can be done smartly and easily. Then why to go
Absolutely.
long way, right? I
Absolutely.
guess
that
absolutely.
that that
Thank you
that
so
thing is there, right? That we engineers, as lazy, you will always
Yes,
find a to do things easy way. So
right,
generally,
right.
like
And
yeah.
yes, yes. Please, please, please.
So generally, I used to say like when Google Map was not there. So you see like how we used to reach from one place to other place. Like we used to go on like road asking,
Right.
hey, where is that place? Hey, can you tell me that where is that dhaba and all? So that much time used to take. But when someone invented Google Map,
Right.
now you just one tap on the mobile and you got the shortest path. The
Mhm.
exactly same thing is Selectors Hub for web developers and testers. It gives you the best path of web element. So
Right.
that simple it has made the life. So you can understand the life without Google Map. Same thing you can
Right.
imagine the life without Selector. So it's absolutely same for web element or place on the earth Google Map.
And I guess while I was also discussing with you that when it comes to like trying the selectors hub, or when you're talking about like XPath tools or selectors, I also said it to you that you have made that thing so easy, because in your certification that anyways we are going to discuss, you have created that scenario based part, right? That you
Right.
don't want just people to experience the like MCQ part of it, which is anyway it is also good. But yes, you also gave that feel that even if a new user is coming, it should look very easy. And the people like
Absolutely.
me who are completely into the known coding background, I would say that yes, when I was like looking at the selectors, I was finding quite interesting one after the other, that okay, this is something we haven't heard in the industry, right?
Right.
And
Right.
that was really good. Yeah. So why don't you tell our viewers talking about this certification program that SelectorShub came up, and
Yes.
what are the things that we include in this certification and how it works?
Yes, absolutely. And thank you, Gaurav, for this asking about certification, because that's really one which is helping a lot our community testers and developers a lot. So, what is this Selectors Hub certification program? Basically the Selectors Hub certification program, the purpose of this is to educate our industry the right way of like writing selectors, XPath, understanding the web elements and DOM, because there are like n number of myths and misconceptions which we have learned due to lack of innovation, and
Right.
the dev tools which we have considered as a standard solution for XPath and selectors. So because of that, like many misconception, you won't believe like 80% of people in our industry were not
Mhm.
aware that how to write the XPath, what is the XPath pattern for SVG web element. ShadowDOM doesn't support XPath. Like when I launched SelectorsHub, and SelectorsHub made it possible for people to get to know that ShadowDOM doesn't support XPath. Industry were not aware about it. Imagine the fact itself was missing. So those concepts were missing. So those this certification program is helping people to learn these fundamental concepts. And then I have more than like it's been launched in March end. I have launched this in March end. From then it's just like 3 months. It's been more than 3 months now. More than
Right.
6,000 people from more than almost 2,000 company has taken this certification program, and right now it's the number one certification program out there in the industry. Recently,
Yes.
like with the like lot of surveys you see on LinkedIn and other places, this is the highly taken certification program in any industry recently, and it's
Right.
absolutely free, anybody can take. And it we have the contest as well. So those who scores 100% in first attempt, they will get a chance to win the SelectorsHub t-shirt. The one which you are wearing is amazing and really beautiful. People are really loving it. So they
Yes.
can get a chance to win, as well as if you score 75%, you will get the certificate, which is highly valued right now in this industry. Because whenever you appear, like recently, many people has told me that when they appear to the like interview, in any interview, so when interview see that you have a SelectorsHub certificate in your profile, so they understand that at least you have the basic knowledge of XPath and Selector. So they don't start from the scratch that what is XPath, whether ShadowDOM supports XPath or not. So they know that if you have cleared this certification, then that means you know at least this thing. So they start from somewhere, like at least some level that from where to ask the question. So it is getting a lot of values in, like for jobs, interviews, and it helps you in your day-to-day work. So it is really helping a lot.
Right. So I believe the number speaks always for a creator or for an investor or a person who is a founding, like the member of the community. And I guess recently I saw about an hour back, it is 4.97 rated tool, right? Out of
Yes,
all the
yes.
views you have got.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
what
it's
better it can be? You just mentioned that okay, it is just 3 months you have launched the certification and it is taken by, like, I believe my wall is always 100% full. Likely from last 1 month when I have connected with you or when I shared that okay, I'm also a Selector Hub certified. People are putting one after the other. One
right.
thing which we want to congratulate you, like the Indian
Thank
Achievers
you.
Award, it just
Thank you
came
so
about
much.
like a week back. All kudos to you and your
Thank
hard
you.
work, dedication, and like what you have brought to the industry. And I guess that equally need more recognition. We want you to reach globally, but more importantly, to serve back to the community. One
Yeah,
word,
definitely.
Sanjay, that it feels like getting recognized. People are accepting your tool. How does this feel? Have you ever thought of like when you will create this Selectors Hub and this is going to create so much of noise in the market? Were you confident about
Yes.
that?
Yes, so actually, I was knowing the fact this one that it is going to make a huge noise. So, in fact, like if you look at some testimonial on the SelectorsHub website at the bottom in the homepage, before launching itself, there was so much noise about the SelectorsHub. You won't believe, like it was like fire. Before launching
Okay.
itself, it was almost trending every day on the all the social media platform in the testing and developer community out there. So because the concepts and the innovation which were supposed to come in SelectorsHub, they were never were there in the in the industry, and were never invented those things. So I was like very much confident that this is going to be the next big thing. So was very much confident. But yes, whenever I read the user feedback, and whenever I hear it from the people when they call it like this is a lifesaver tool, we can't imagine the life without this tool, this is a boon for testers and developers. So actually those are the only motivation, and those are the things for which I'm working hard. Because as you know that I have left my job, I'm working
Yes.
absolutely free for community. I'm earning 0 rupees today. And just like if anybody can go and check how much I'm earning, so on Patreon and donation, uh, like I'm living with the Patreon and donation, so which is hardly like 10,000 rupees per month. That's what I'm earning right now. So it was a really big challenge to take this such kind of risk. I won't recommend people to take this kind of challenge that you leave job and then start working 100% absolutely free. But yes, at the same time, my motivation and the like, whenever I read these reviews, ratings, and when I found that it is really helping them a lot, saving hours of time every day, that gives me a huge motivation to work on new innovation, to the new tools. And yeah, that's where we are going, and we are going ahead.
Right, and thanks, Save. Like, thank you so much for accepting that decision. That hey, I want to create some difference. And I guess who says you are not earning well, Sanjay? You are earning all our respects, all our love for sure. And I guess you and me have discussed that part. It is
Yes, yes,
nowhere like money that matters, but it's the people who matters. And I
absolutely.
believe, trust me, people, just go and click on this selectorshub.com. Trust me, you won't see any website who is showcasing so much of user reviews. Means I won't lie, and I guess there are a whole bunch of dots in the end of selectorshub.com, and you will see that why it is not ending. And that's what Sanjay was exactly talking about. It's our responsibility, and I guess few of the people are also saying, like Rishabh just mentioned, Selector Hub is great, and it's always on fire. He mentioned that making developer life easy. Definitely, it is making. And like Upendra is saying, I use XPath. It's so cool. Cheers and like okay, people are there. Ananya is saying SelectorsHub. Ganga has mentioned it. Definitely, it is on fire. And so what not? So people all out there. Sanjay has just talked about the certification that SelectorsHub offer. The link is there in the video description. Also, go attempt it. If you find it worth, please share it with your friends and connection. And if you score 100% in first attempt, I believe this T-shirt is also on your way. But Sanjay, that apart from that, I want to talk about failures also. Have you
Yeah.
encountered those failures while you were discussing about this journey? Right? Means every investor creator have gone through tough times. I want you to share that experience with our viewers also, that how difficult it was to take that decision when you were already into the job, and while you were creating there will be a lot of challenges coming in and out from the like families or friends and even to yourself. So how it was.
Yes, absolutely, Rahul. So, sorry, Gaurav. Yes, absolutely. It was really, really tough time, and like everyone's journey has like different paths. So does mine has like different kind of a story, and it's all together. Like sometimes it feels like filmy story and all. So it was really tough time last year. Uh, it was almost like a failure, but we all learn from the failure. So does I did. It was like I was in very good job, so very well earning and all. And then the product which I was invented in 2017, Cropath, very well known product, Cropath. And but certain things start happening, and that time Corona as well happening, and then some uncertain things will start happening with my previous company, and then I had to take a decision at a certain point where I had to leave my job. And then I have to, at the same time, I have to figure it out that I have to invent some a new product which can beat the previous one, and which I at the same time I also wanted to serve my community. So and the moment when I left my job, the COVID was there, where people were like in a fear that they might lost their job. At the same time I was leaving my job by myself. So it was a like really big decision. Family were not in a good condition. Then due to financial issues and medical issues, I had to last year leave Bangalore as well. So after leaving my job, I left Bangalore, packed up everything. I was living in Bangalore, very well settled from last 9 years. But then I had to leave Bangalore, went back to my hometown. There I started working in SelectorHub. The home was not constructed. At the same time I was constructing my home, then working on SelectorHub. No money was incoming. Everything was outgoing. Burned everything. And totally, I mean, because when you were in Bangalore from last 9 years, and then you are going back to your hometown, and then you have the COVID issues, family issues, money is not coming, and you don't know that whether the new product which you are going to launch, whether that will uh, be accepted by the community, by the market, and how it will grow and all. So it was like really, really tough time. But then community with open hand accepted the new product. They were like wondered, they accepted it, they found it really good. And then it start slowly start getting the support from the community. I started getting support from the people, those who are like always they are open handed. They have taken it the new tool. And then like it was keep on growing. So it, once I launched it, like it never stopped. But yes, there was like financial issues and other stuff was happening around that time. And after launches, like so many good things happened. Then after that time I never faced much challenges. But yes, everyday challenges are there. Sometimes few challenges we can talk openly, and but at the background, like there is like uncounted challenges are always there for creators, founders, and those who do something different from the like from the league. So always there.
Right. And I guess that was made a investor or a founder, entrepreneur, fighting from the challenges and whatnot. You land up in something great. So
Yeah, absolutely.
thank you so much, Sanjay, for sharing us that honest story. And people who are watching, I believe they need this part. That if you have a right thought, if you know that this thing is going to turn into a big reality, or it is going to make the difference for the people who are waiting to get the solution of their problem, I guess nothing is gonna stop you. You just work hard. You work like with positive vibes, and things will turn out right. And that's what
Yes.
you define, Sanjay. Thank you so much for accepting all those challenges and giving us this Selectors Hub, which is making the difference in people's life.
Yeah, I feel blessed to accept these challenges.
Yes, yes, definitely. So one challenge you conquered, launching up the Selectors Hub, and the next challenge you took was the test case studio, right?
Yes.
So why don't you tell our viewers about the test case studio?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm so glad.
Ah,
Test Case Studio is a new platform, you can say that, which I launched last week only, and the launch day itself, it started trending, and people are loving it and going crazy about it. This is absolutely
yes.
like it has changed the way people do the software testing as well as the development.
Mhm.
So it's a platform basically which helps you to record your user actions, like whatever you do on the website, it will write and convert that into plain English sentences. So if you, let's say you have open any website, and then you are doing some functionality testing, etc. So whatever you will perform on the website, everything it will record and write it in plain English, that you can anytime refer to reproduce the bugs, to explain to someone that what you have done, how you have done this testing. There will be, like, you might have always heard that developers and testers are like blaming each other, fighting like
Okay.
Tom and Jerry.
Absolutely.
So that it will remove that complete blaming game from the industry, that you haven't done this testing, you haven't explained this thing. So anytime, like just before starting your testing or development, you just turn on the test case studio. It's just one click is required. Rest, you keep on doing your testing, it will keep on recording everything in the background, that you can share it with your tester, with your developer. You can refer it as a documentation whenever you get any bug in production. You can tell your manager that, see, I have done that testing, this is the documentation. So basically it
Okay.
has removed the documentation part. It will help you in reproducing the bug. In testing, you will not have to write the manual test cases the way people were doing it. So it is a huge time saver platform. This is a free browser plugin again, and it's going crazy, like in industry. I won't like just in 2-3 days it has more than 500 downloads, and which is a huge number, and it's growing rapidly.
Oh my God. Means I guess, Sanjay, your Selectors Hub has that crazy following, and that's the reason I believe Test Case Studio is accepting in the market. But trust me, you have made me more excited to test it up. To be honest, I haven't tested yet, but I was knowing about it because we keep on seeing each other's status. So
Yes, yes.
definitely it was there. But now this is making me more curious because many of my friends who are developers, and I believe absolutely yes, you said it right that when it comes to the development and testing, many people like forget to do the documentation, or when they are implementing test cases, they keep on doing this blame game. And I guess if
Yeah,
something can be recorded and can be converted into the plain English, I guess everything is done, right?
yeah, very
So
much
people,
sorted.
yes, yes, it is easy, and I can easily imagine the thoughts coming out, right? If something is recorded, and while I was doing testing, every single time I cannot go back to my desk and keep on doing the texting, and if it can simply convert them into the plain English, oof,
Wow.
I guess the it is going to make the life so easy, even for the developers, tester, or even the persons who wants to do the auditing, right?
Absolutely,
For all
absolutely.
the
Because
software
it is
written
going
in
to
their,
help a lot to
yes,
all the managers and those who do the like
yes,
product manager before taking the release to production. They always do those kind of testing. So
mhm,
it is going to help everyone, whether testers, manual tester, developer, manager, product manager, doing scrapping, or like you as a user. Suppose you want to like tell someone that you want to tell your father how to log in on Facebook, how to create account
right.
on Google. So you can just like simply do at your side, share that those steps, like father, my dad, these are the steps you have to follow to create an account. So it is going to help everyone a lot and going to save a huge amount of time and
Right,
making
right.
life easy.
So people, I have pasted the link in the video description. Also, it is flashing on the screen. Go and check out the test case studio by Sanjay. I guess now I'm getting more excited to work rather than just stopping the stream and go and check this out. What is this test case studio the persons are doing? So I'll just go and check. So that's what. So I believe, Sanjay, whenever you come out with a new product, you always have something to offer for the wider community. Like you came out with the Selectors Hub, you came out with the certification, and you start giving us these T-shirts, which are
Yeah.
even like the social media buzz. So, what do you have for Test Case Studio? Though I'm sounding out a bit like a person who is more inclined towards facts, but yes, definitely I am. So, is there something that we have also for the Test Case Studio coming up? Because you're
uh,
wearing that black T-shirt, and that makes me more attractive.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, Gaurav. Absolutely, we have, and as discussed and promised that yes, today I'm going to launch this the contest on this on your channel on this show. So yes,
Great.
we have this test case studio contest. So
Okay.
last week only, in fact, like yesterday night only, I was like finishing up and giving the last final touch to this contest because I was supposed to launch here. So yes, the link is flashing on the screen, this test case studio contest. So guys, go and check out this contest. It's a very simple one. You just have to follow certain rules. Few steps are there, very simple, and just read the rules. You will get a chance to win amazing goodies like just t-shirt, mug, this logo stickers, laptop stickers. This is like a very good challenge, and it has a huge exciting goodies, amazing and beautiful. So you are going to love them. So please go and check out, read the rules and follow those. It's a very simple one, so you will love it,
I
this
guess
contest.
we can show
Yeah, it's
this to the
flashing here.
people as well. I just came out. So people, you can see this time Sanjay has some mug, we have the t-shirt, we have the stickers all together with us. And what you have to do, it's simply specified that, okay, so we have some first prize for all the goodies like t-shirt mugs, four t-shirts and four people will get, and third, some mugs are there. So people, and winner will be announced on 5th of September, I guess, which is quite near. And yes, that made me again put it up. So in the title you can see I have already pasted what we can say, the YouTube channels of Sanjay, the SelectorHub channel. Go and check it out, and everything is there. I guess it's simple, sweet, again the
Yes, very
same way
simple.
I guess the SelectorHub's done, right?
Yes, yes, yes. And it's very simple.
Awesome.
Here you also don't have the quiz as well, like because those who are beginners, so like for selectors hub, you have to learn few things. You have to be an expert in XPath and selectors writing. You have to learn about selectors hub. Here you don't need anything. You don't need to become expert. Just that like it is basically the what is the test case studio contest. Let me define it. It's very simple. It is the knowledge sharing and awareness program about the test case studio and this time saver innovation, which is absolutely free, guys. So everything which I'm working on, which I work, is absolutely free. Every program, every product. So my motive itself is to educate my industry and to work free for the community. So that's where, and these contests is basically to motivate the people, freshers, industry people, and everyone, so that they get because whenever we get such things, we motivate more. We get more
Right.
motivated a lot. So it's like appreciation for your work, your support for the community. So that's where it is, and it is going to help a lot. So just you don't have to like, you don't need any specific knowledge and anything. Just go through those. It's a simple step which you will have to do, click click click, and then just share and share the awareness about this product, and let everyone know and help them to save their time, precious time, so that they can learn something new. So basically awareness and knowledge sharing program it is.
Right, right. And I guess, Sanjay, I want to echo your words that what exactly the industry wants. If somebody has to just install a small extension on Google Chrome, on Firefox, or like Opera or Safari or internet browser or wherever you wish to, you just install it, do the certain experiment that you are likely to do, and spread the awareness, your thoughts. And I guess the
Yeah.
genuine thoughts you share, the people will become more aware and whatnot. The goodies are always the extra addition to it. So that's where I guess it's quite simple. And all the viewers who are watching you and today us on the stream, though it is Sanjay has made it exclusive, and I'm completely thankful to from the entire team. Cheers with Gaurav that you have launched it on our platform. But more than importantly, students, please take this stream to all the people out there, your friends, your connection, your teammates, or whosoever you want to, you think that okay, test case studio or the selectors hub is equally useful for them. Just go take it to them, take your voice to or Sanjay's voice to everyone you can, and do share, tag me, Sanjay, everybody on the Twitter, LinkedIn, just flow these words. And I guess on 5th of September, he has chose a very lucky day. Yes, it is the
Yes. Yeah, it was purposefully chosen that
yes,
day because it's a knowledge sharing program, awareness program. So that's why I chose that. Like, let's, because on this platform, when whoever is going to take this, they are going to become like a teacher, because they are going
teachers.
to share their knowledge with others. So yeah.
Right. So I guess that what makes more interesting on Teachers' Day. You are giving out some valuable lessons. I always say that teachers are the right mirrors of what student does, and community. I guess everybody is those same. We learn from each other, and definitely that's where we say everybody is a teacher. So you are teaching something good. We are getting something good, and whatnot. We all are getting educated to many people out there. Okay,
Right.
that's wonderful. So people go and check out the video description for Test Case Studio contest as well as the SelectorShub certification program. Both are up and live. Just go claim the certificate and whatnot. Do spread your words about the Test Case Studio. So with that, Sanjay, means enough of like our working part. Definitely,
Yes.
people are going to enjoy those things. Apart from work, what it makes you more excites that okay, this is something that I can do apart from Selectors Hub. Why don't you tell
Yes.
viewers about that part? Yeah.
Yeah, so of course, like apart from the like technical works,
Yeah.
if you ask me like from the technical points of things, so I used to always keep following the freshers and the juniors. I hardly follow like leaders. I learned start because I used to keep looking for problems in the industry. So that's where I used to get the ideas, like what can be done more, what can be innovated now. And
Right.
the this is a kind of like confession. I don't use any AI or ML yet. I'm developing those kind of tools which are helping millions of people and solving their problems to save their time. So uh, so basically I look for the problems in, like, whenever I used to free, I look for like I used to read the people's what kind of problems they are asking in different forum, what are the challenges they are facing. So these things I used to keep doing in like whenever I used to get time and free. Apart from that, I like, as a hobby, I used to love swimming, roaming around. I like go on long drive, etc. So those are some of the stuffs I used to also love, and chit chat with friends.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. And how about means like when you are with your family? Why don't you tell that what entrepreneurs generally have in their food? What is your favorite dish that you always have, or are always
uh,
up and ready to grab it? Yeah.
yes, yes. So actually, I come from UP. So, and very much like village is like very small town guy I'm. So I love those roti. You can say roti bagan ka bharta, and arar ki dal. That's what we
Uh-huh.
used to call. So all I
Yes.
mean, basically, I used to love all those stuff. Those comes from the town. So I love those things, those foods. And if you know, one of the favorite thing is like that chana, bhunja hua chana, hora, we used to
Right.
call
Right.
hora
Right.
in
Yes.
UP.
Yes.
I love that a lot. It's right there on my table. So those things I love a lot.
Awesome. Means, so look, people, the entrepreneur are not different. They just see the world differently. So I always say on people that don't found me so curious, I'm just passionately following my passion. I love what I do, and I don't worry about the pleasing people that okay, I have to please this and that. What makes me happy, I just enjoy that part. And that's where I guess we have all these people that are supporting each other, and yes, the community is growing and growing. Okay,
Yes, definitely.
so I won't take much question because otherwise our viewers will say that okay, Gaurav is just having the normal chit chat. Shruti has a comment talking about when you discover the new feature, you must have thought whether it work or not. So what is the motivation behind you didn't give up?
uh, yes, so motivation was like always. I used to say, like, whenever I used to read the problems and I found like, okay, I can solve it. So I keep on trying to solve until unless I'm not able to solve that problem. And it's not uh, any product which becomes successful, and like today this product is being used by almost in every company. You take the name of the company, it is being used like Google, Apple, Microsoft, uh, everywhere. And then how it is solving everybody's problem, so we have to work hard a lot. So to understand this more, if you read the like change log of the software SelectorHub, so from there you will understand that how much pain. So I used to solve everybody's problem, and the motivation, basically motivation comes a lot when you are able to solve someone's problem and they say like, wow, you just made my life.
Right.
So those are the motivation behind this, because here you are not earning the money, you are not getting the getting paid for it. So the motivation comes when you solve someone's problem and they say like, wow, and when they bless you. So sometimes that's a different kind of feeling. Not everybody, I used to get kick from that, like whenever I solve someone's problem and they bless me, so I feel get the kick from there. Someone get from the money, so that's a different part. So, and the new feature, I always keep looking for like what else, because as a creator we always think at least 2 3 version ahead. So whatever
Right.
word is using, that is like maybe 3.0 is there right now in the market, I'm working on 5.0, 4.0 is there in testing. So any creator, like whether like any, if you talk about any successful product or any good product, the real person who is working behind that, they are always 2 3 version ahead with from the version what industry is using. So we always keep looking for the new features, new innovation, what problems are there.
Right. And I guess that's what makes you a visionary about your product. That hey, I have to keep on looking about above and beyond. So Srishti, I guess Sanjay made me again realize my thoughts that if you are able to solve somebody's problem, that's a blessing, and that's what keeps you motivated to do one after the other. So
Yes.
thank you so much,
Yeah,
Sanjay,
and
for sharing that. Yes, please.
yeah, thanks, Gaurav. And also, like whenever you have this thought like in mind that why we didn't give up. So recently, I mean, last year Jeff Bezos came here. So mostly like most of the entrepreneurs have this kind of feeling, and they always have this motivation behind whenever they work on something that. There is no plan B. We have to make this successful. So the day I started working on SelectorHub, I was not having any other choice. Neither I
Right.
wanted to join any job, neither I wanted to work on any other product. So I was forced to make it successful. No matter how hard I will have to work, no matter how many nights I will have to spend on that. So that's where, like, if most of the entrepreneurs, like mostly even 100% entrepreneurs, have this faith and they work with this, that this is a plan A, and the plan B is to make the plan A successful always.
Oh man. You gave us the thought for today. If you have a plan A, your plan B should be only to make the success of plan A. Amazing thought, Sanjay. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Shrishti, for bringing that question up. Trust me, if I would have been at the Oprah Winfrey stage or somewhere, I would have given my t shirts and all the mugs that Sanjay is sponsoring to you and to all the viewers out there. So, apart from the joke, thank you so much. So, we have another question coming by Gaurav Khurana, I believe, which says that what next tool coming after SelectorShub and Test Case Studio?
uh,
Yeah. So the contest you are planning after this Lectures of Certification and Test Case Studio contest. Yes.
thank you, another Goro is there. So
Yes.
Utgile means share. So yes, definitely I will share this. So apart from these tools, like when SelectorHub was there, like it was like wow, wow. And when now test case studio is out there, so it is like the next big thing, which is everybody is like going crazy. And in fact, like more than SelectorHub, people are loving test case studio. And I can just tell that the next tool is going to solve many more problems, and that tool is going to be loved more than SelectorHub and Test Case Studio. That's what I can reveal today. And stay tuned, guys, for that one. That is going to be like next big thing.
So I guess that's where the Sanjay is saying go and subscribe to SelectorShub channel, because there all the big announcements are going to happen very soon. So I'm more curious, what about you people? Have you subscribed it? And don't forget to press that bell icon for Sanjay. Let's shower some love from Team Cheers with Gaurav, because if he is excited, we need to support him equally so that he brings some more solutions to our problem. And with that, thank you so much, Gaurav, for bringing that question up. So, what Rishabh is saying, that success is often achieved by those who don't know the failure is inevitable. I guess that's what Sanjay defines, and
Absolutely.
all goes to Sanjay. Uh, Shruti is mentioning that I am using Test Case Studio. It's very helpful in my job. Thanks for making it. So, thank you so much, Sanjay. I guess some more love and
Thank
comments
you,
were
Shruti.
there.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah.
Upender is asking, if you want to enjoy the hub, then do join the Selectors Hub. Great initiative for the developers. Kudos to
Thank you,
Sanjay for
Upendra.
that. And talking about Rishabh again, and yes, Sanjay sir is doing the great job. Yes, for sure, he is making the life easier for many of the problem. Upendra, I guess, referring back to the chole yummy rajma, definitely, bhai,
Absolutely.
kebab bhuk mein. So that's like all the part. But before Sanjay, means this is a short and sweet for all the people to understand what Test Case Studio is all about, what Selectors Hub certification is all about. But before we say that, okay, we are like done with the stream today, Sanjay, please tell all our viewers a piece of advice, or rather than piece of advice, I have discovered that whenever it comes to this success, people always ask you, what is your success mantra? But for me, I cannot give the success formula to anyone, because for me, I guess success doesn't exist. I can give them the failures formula. And for me, the failures formula is stop pleasing people. What was your failure formula that can help all the people to discover that how you discovered it, and they can also do the best? So over to you.
Yes, absolutely. Like very, you have said very well. And uh, like you mentioned that everybody success is can't be defined, and everybody has to create their own path. So same way, I also believe that there is no success path. If there is a path of success, everybody will be follow that path and become successful, right? So we all have to create our own success path. Every successful person uh, has their own story. They have created their own path in their own way. So does, like, if you want to whatever you like or whatever you want to do in your life, just follow that and start working on. Because I have not followed anyone's path. Like created these tools, work for free, and others feel like it is a success. I sometimes feel that yes, it could be a good success, but then we have to keep on working on those things. So basically, I would say, the like in one advice to all of you, that because I guess like most of you are from the colleges and students here. So whatever work you get in industry, I'm a chemical engineer, guys. So when I joined this software industry, I was like very much worried and almost like cried. Tears were there. So I always felt like I did a mistake. I might not be able to survive in industry. But then I started working hard. Someday someone scolded me, that hit me hard, and then I started learning coding, and then something happened. But then I never stopped back, and I never looked back to like going back to the other industry. So whatever you feel that this is something which I should do, and this is where is my path, then you follow that path and start working on that thing. Every technology, every industry has a huge amount of money. You just have to explore. If you feel because we used to ask a lot of questions, like whether this technology has more money, whether I should be a tester, whether I should be a developer. Trust me, guys, no matter in which industry you go, no matter in which technology you go, every technology, every job profile has a huge amount of money. So just follow your passion. Whatever you want to do, give your 100% in that, and you will be like be successful, and you will be achieving something. So that's where we all comes, and like giving gyan, those kind of things that you should do, that I might not be able to like say that thing. We all have to create our own success path, guys. So remember that one always. Create your own success path to become successful in others' eyes, because we all are failures in our eyes, but we are successful on others' eyes.
Right, and that's what it makes you more like inevitable, because you are not following somebody else's path. You are creating your own path. And with that, Sanjay, means I have just one question that is being asked by Sunena. I guess that might she will get that answer from you. Can we use SelectorHub or SK Studio it for mobile web application?
Yes, we can use it for mobile web application. It is not supporting the mobile native apps, but yes, mobile web application it is supporting, mobile web application and desktop web application, both the tools. Thank you,
Awesome,
Sunana, for
Sunena.
asking this question.
Yes, so Sunena, I hope you get the answer. And for all the viewers out there, Test Case Studio contest is up and live. The winners are gonna get revealed on the SelectorShub YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe to Sanjay's YouTube channel, because he keep on posting all those essential details for relating to the contest and related to the product. So go and check it that out. Follow the Test Case Studio page, and also for all the viewers, if you haven't till now appeared for the certification from SelectorShub, what you guys are waiting for, go and check that out as well, because that is going to make you some worthy of this amazing t-shirt from Sanjay at your doorstep. So please go and feel free to attempt the certification. All the links are there in the video description. And with that, Sanjay, means one thing I can relate, and that what I want to say, summarizing the entire conversation. So founder of Canva gave us this quote that if you can offer a free tire that provides a lot of value, it will naturally help your product to spread much more rapidly. I would
Right.
say Sanjay from the Selector Sub, who is a founder, and eventually you has given me a new thought that you always have a plan, and plan A and plan B. Your plan A is to be successful on the product journey that you have taken or the path that you have chosen, and plan B is only the plan to make successful plan A. So thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Sanjay, for bringing the
Thank you.
Selector
It's my
Sub
pleasure.
to, yes, to SelectorHub for solving all the problems for all the needy peoples, and more interestingly now the test case studio, and we are waiting for the new innovation from your side. So thank you so much for accepting the request on being at Cheers with Gaurav. From the entire team Cheers with Gaurav, we want to thank you, and all the viewers who are watching, please go attempt and share your thoughts, your experience, and also go and spread the words about the Test Case Studio contest so that it can reach to the wider audience. And with that, Sanjay, one small request: if you can ask our viewers to please subscribe to my channel as well, it will make my day.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Gaurav. Such a pleasure to be here on the channels, and thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to interact all your followers and audience and spread the word about such innovations and helping them to like what they are doing today. And hopefully, somewhere my experience will help them, as well as these innovations will definitely help them a lot. And I would really request and recommend all the people, those who are watching here, and my followers and viewers, please subscribe to this Cheers with Gaurav channel. You are going to learn a lot of things, and the kind of videos, because before connecting to Gaurav, I have watched his videos, and the kind of people he is bringing on the platforms. I used to keep from the day I got connected with Gaurav, I have seen a lot of good videos on the channel, and the people like he is bringing from the industry is going to help a lot, because many times we learn the kind of things we learn from the people's experience help us a lot to save a lot of time. So please do subscribe and learn from industry expert, and then create your own path, own success journey.
Yes. So thank you so much, Sanjay, and for accepting the request, and also even more thankful for this amazing T-shirt. Selectors Hub is rocking. So does the Test Case Studio, and all power to you to bring us more such good innovations to the society. I am happy that you have recently won the Achievers Award, and we want to see
Thank
your
you.
name coming on many more award shows. wherever we are watching you, we are with you. Our prayers are with you, and more power to you, Sanjay. And thank you
Thank you
so
so
much for
much.
accepting the request once again. Thank you so much. And all
Thank
the
you so much,
viewers,
Gaurav.
as soon as this Sunday, I hope you find it good. Go and grab some goodies, which Sanjay is spreading to all of you. And with that, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay indoor, keep learning, keep spreading the right words. And as Sanjay says, don't forget about plan A and plan B. So, with that, thank you